Welcome back to the Video Workers channel. So we're currently sharpening my OTF, Tech OTF. It's not a super special. It's a $64 blade, heavy casing. It's really not awesome, but I've been around Tech since I want to say 2017, and I have no complaints with the knife themselves. This one currently has loose casing. I can actually smush it tight, so it's the light turn. Need to tighten the screws in it, but this was my EDC until the other day when I had a light return, and then it's like, all right, well, I need to do something with the knife and figure out why they had a light return. But the blade is very dull. I mean, very dull, so around my thumb across it is very dull. I mean, we're not cutting any hair with this, okay? So this is very dull. Needs to be sharpened. And I'm currently just using some, old base substance blaster, on my Sharpstone, giving myself a basis. Now, the only reason I did this video is because I wanted you to see and hear the differences in sharp and non-sharp blades. And the way I sharpen my blades is a little different than most people. The Eagle Fighter, they'll sit there and they'll tell you, oh, this is a 15 degree, 23 degree, 20 degree blade, and you can do that by finding this and that and the other pitch of it. Personally, myself, I do all my stuff by freehand. All my sharpenings by freehand, always freehand, because I've been doing this for years and years and years. I've been doing this before I actually knew what colors were and everything else. I've been sharpening blades for years and years and years. I mean, before I knew it, there's different steels out there in the market, and now they sharpen the carbons involved in steels. I've been sharpening knives all my life. I sharpened knives for my mother, for my parents, for my sister, brother-in-law, for my other sister, brother-in-law, and for myself. So, and friends and families. I've been doing knives for many years. It's not my greatest passion. It's my second greatest passion. Guns are my greatest passion. Firearms are my greatest passion. Knives are my second greatest passion. But I've been doing this for years and years and years. I mean, it doesn't take much for me to take a knife and turn it into something that would easily be something which you would consider very dangerous and deadly. That seems okay. It's not very sharp, but it is okay. We'll take out a piece of paper test it. No, nothing. I would get the back end of that blade sharper. Let me go up the front end of the blade. The front edge of the blade. I think that's not even gonna sharp that now. Nothing, right? And like, oh, bro, that's not sharp. Well, let's just see. Pinkies, thumb, pinky, first finger. Guys realize it's not even there, and that's pretty okay. I mean, it's not super straight, but I mean, let's put a pokey here. Nothing. Let's get this corner. Oh, fast speed, yeah. Oh, look at that. That was a fast speed cut. Oh my gosh. That tells me there's some rough edges in this. That tells me that it won't grab something. It's not a fine edge. Now, what I do for a living, this is okay. Right? I don't want a very super fine edge. I don't want something that's gonna cut paper on a minuscule point like that. I don't need something that's gonna cut right through that on an easy pass. I don't need that. Okay, so this is okay for me. Drawing the big guy in the picture, I'm sorry. But this is okay for me. This is okay for me. What I do for a living, I don't need a razor edge because it'll go dull in a second. And now I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna grab one of my blades. I'm gonna grab this one. Okay, this is one I don't really like all that much. It's a blade I really don't like this blade all that much. This is a Winchester. I don't really like it all that much. I'm on holsters for this quite often, so ignore the extra melted Kydex on it. And there's no stippling, no edging on this blade. Then I'm gonna grab the same sheet of paper, just so you know. Same sheet of paper. This is a dry corner. Alright. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try to get rid of this corner here. Fast speed, gets rid of it, no problem. Let's just see in slow speed. Let's see in slow speed. Oh, it starts to cut. Oh, it's not finished. Oh, the paper's rolling. What if I do this? It rips it. And it tells me the knife is not sharp. And this knife is plenty sharp, okay? This knife is plenty sharp. I'm gonna grab another piece. This is a scrap piece. I'm gonna take the corner. This is a pre-bent corner. I'm gonna take the corner. Alright. Dry corner. Knife. Shit. Like, there's two edges. Let me do it on a ragged edge. He said, dude, bro, I just ripped it. No, that's where my knife went like this to the paper. I'll do it slower. On a brand new sheet, just so you can see. Brand new sheet piece of paper. Okay. I'm gonna go slower, but not too slow, slower. I mean, how did that happen? Let's go to a new edge, new corner. Fast. Fast. Faster. I mean, it just rips it. But yo, man, hey, dude, that's not how paper should work. You know, you're probably right. So, let me do like this. Do my little special technique sharpening. By hand. This is all by hand. Nothing telling me the angles to the blade. Nothing telling me the angles to the edge. This is all by hand. Alright, I don't have any leather sharpening with me. Nothing to polish up the edges. I'm wearing a brand new belt. Our brand new belt. We do sell groove line belts. The magnetic strip groove belts. We do sell those. So. Belt. It stretches a little bit. Magnetic clipping available here. Anti-locking systems here. Fully adjustable to pretty much any size whatsoever. Give yourself some play if you bend over. Good belt. I love to have it on the job site. Probably not what I would carry with, but I would definitely use in my everyday life as far as work and everything else being involved. I can put an EDC IWV holster on this and it will stay because it's the same thickness. They did do that, which is awesome. But at the same time, this is not what I currently would carry out in public with my family out in public and everything else. But that's just me. But I will wear it to work every day, and I usually carry it out the waistband holster on lunch because it's something that's easy in and one and done, in and out, and a holster, and I'm at lunch for an hour. So yeah, I do open carry. I would say about 50-50 open to concealed carry for me. I really don't have any problem with it, but I'm probably more situational aware than most people because that's something that's constantly on my mind, constantly something that I consider, and I travel a lot for my work, so it's something I deal with. Well, there you go. I really don't think I can do better than that. Let's see. Really don't think I can do better than that. I mean, we're doing a downward cut, which means this paper is going to flex like this. Okay? See? What's the flex? I'm going to do a downward cut. I chopped it at like an axe. I mean, I can't even do better than that. That's pretty good. So that should tell you this knife is go home and ready to go. But if you don't believe me, we'll do a fresh cut piece of paper. This is just hand passes on a fine honed stone with an oil base in between. Shorts. No, we're not talking anything leather here. The edges. Everything's so sharp. So, I mean, we'll go half speed. Full speed. I'm gonna cut faster than the blade can actually go through. You cut all the way through like this. Let's go full speed again behind it. Took it, no problem. Let's go very, very, very slow speed. It's tearing, it's not cutting. Let's go mid speed. Big shot. I'm not downplaying it whatsoever. I mean, okay, yeah, to human hair. Let's see. Get one of my own. Right there. Grab one of my own. Get more than one, but it's okay. There's one single strand of human hair. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's one single strand of human hair. Okay, so we turn the knife 90 degrees, perpendicular. Nothing holding the blade upright. I mean, fast, cuts right through it. Let's just go pressure on the blade. It cut. It didn't break, it cut. It didn't pull out of this finger either, it's there. I don't know if you can see that, it's there. What the hair's there, it just cut it right there. It just cut it. So I know this blade is sharp, but I will absolutely have no problems running it. Through anything. Just taking the blade for edges. Nope, we're good. So yeah, no, sharpen a blade. You don't have to buy these $1,000 machines. You don't have to buy these $1,000 table sets. $900, $600 table sets. You don't need things that will sharpen your blade for you. Do I use a sander? Yes, I do. Do I use a grinder? Yes, I do. Did that make a difference in my grinding and sanding and sharpening the blades? Yes, I do. They make a rough blade so much easier, so much faster to sharpen and make into a real nice sharp blade. That's just the way it is. That's proven fact in the science. I'm sorry, it's just how it goes down the pipeline. When you're talking about something that comes to me in chips and notches and different angles on one edge, and they're different angles, completely different angles. Something I deal with, so yeah. So that's the way it goes. It's how the cookie crumbles. You don't need a machine to do it, and I'll tell you this: these Smith's one-off sticks, whether a fine edge and a coarse edge, these things work a wonder. I mean, they come in a stick like this, and you just pull them out, load them back in the chair, and then they'll even tell you right here which ones, this is fine, this is coarse. It'll tell you even which one's which. I mean, you got a hard plate, a long plate, hard plate, and a long plate. So, I mean, it depends on the size of your blade. And then you store it in your truck, and door your truck, and thank you. It's done, it's taken care of. So, yeah, worth it. I would think so. You don't take your Dremel and work out your angles. You don't take your big ass file and your heavy rasp file, which I have in the corner there. You don't need to do all that stuff. I mean, just know how to do your blades and how your angles work, and find it with your hand and do it the old style, because I've been doing it the old style for years and years and years and years. And like I said, I got many people that call and text and, you know, ask me to sharpen their knives, aunts, uncles, and so on and so forth, family beyond, and cousins and everybody else. They ask for me to do their knives. I mean, I got buddies that show up on job sites and work for me for a day or two, and they're like, "Bro, do me a favor, sharpen my knife." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." I bring it back to them, like, "Holy shit, what'd you do to my knife, man? It's super sharp." You asked for a razor edge, you got one, but I would not recommend a razor edge if you work construction, because if you work construction, razor edge is the last thing you want. You don't want something that is stupid sharp. I mean, it's just gonna dull super fast because that edge is so fine, it's gonna roll over and glint. But here's my work knife, and here's one of my hairs right here that I pulled out extra earlier. I don't know if you can see this. Try to put it in a focus for you. It's here. It's definitely here. It's super red and blonde. It's there. So I'm gonna take this knife. I'm gonna put it right here like this. I'll take this hair. I'm gonna hold the end of it here like this. Fast. I mean, that was fast. I'm gonna get rid of this. Take the next section of this hair. Same hair. My hand is not unpinched. Same hair. If you guys can see this hair, it's there. Okay? It's there. Nice and tight. I didn't even try. Got it. So, yeah. And that's my hair right there. You can't argue with, that's my hair right there. So, thanks for watching Everyday Workers channel. I hope you took something away from this. Knives don't need to be sharpened on machines. You can do it yours damn self, okay? So I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you in the next video.